Hello, I'm Dylan Grinder.
I'm Summer.
And this is Really Playing Games, the show where we play games. Really? And my stream deck isn't working, apparently? Oh, there we go. Okay, my stream deck works now. It's Summer.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm so hot. It's so hot and sticky and horrid in my office.
Yep.
It's the hottest room in the entire house. Because it's small.
Yep.
It has a window that captures sunlight all day long. And I have a computer in here that's doing some heavy lifting most of the time. So I'm hot. Yeah. But otherwise, great.
Yay!
Yay! I had a pretty good week.
That's good.
Yeah, I on Friday. So Thursday was friend of the channel Lauren's birthday, and so we went and celebrated on Friday. They rented out. Her and Allie rented for the three of us a room at a place called Mox, which is like a board game store where basically the whole point is you can buy or borrow board games. You sit at a table, you get food and drinks, and you can stay as long as you want and play board games. And like me and Lauren have gone and played like Quiet Year. Like we've gone and done a bunch of just fun stuff there.
Nice.
They have private rooms so that you don't have to worry about like dealing with other people. You can like turn up and down the lighting and the music. Like it's so fun. And we went and got a shit ton of food. I ate so much food and it was all delicious. It was all so good. And we played a game on recommendation of one of the staff members called Micro Macro Crime City. And it was really fun. It was like a Where's Waldo Clue murder mystery game. Where it's literally just a map, like a static map, huge, massive. And they give you a clue and they say like, go find this crime scene. And you have to like go and like look through the people to figure out what happened, like how the crime occurred. And it was so fun. We were there for about 4 hours and we played pretty much the whole time that we were there.
Sick.
Yeah. And then obviously still just settling into this house. Welcome to my office. It looks exactly like my old office, except for it has carpet and 2 doors. So we're just getting settled in. It's been a kind of a chill week. It's really hot. I've already said that, but it's all I can think about because my brain's on fire. And that's pretty much it.
Nice.
What have you been up to?
It also has been very hot here. Today actually is the first day that we've had reasonable temperature since I moved. It is already very warm in this room because it also is very small. And I have no fans going or anything. And it just heats up. My computer heats this room up immediately. Because I have a big gamer computer. So it pumps out heat like nobody's business.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been well. I've been good. Watched all of season 4 of Stranger Things finally.
What do you think?
I loved it. I think Stranger Things is one of the best shows being made right now. And I really enjoyed it. Without getting into spoilers, I thought it was very good. I thought it took some really good new directions while without losing what was already good about it. And I liked it a lot. And of course, everybody knows that Kate Bush running up that hill, made a deal with God, is like a big thing. It's a fantastic song. And the remixes that are in the show are so good. So fucking good. Loved that. I've been watching season 2 of Only Murders in the Building, which is also stellar, but in a different way. Have you watched Only Murders in the Building?
No, I've wanted to though.
I feel like you would like it a lot.
I feel like I would too. I feel like I would. I need to.
The problem is, so season 2 just started. The problem is that they're releasing on a weekly schedule like normal TV shows do.
Yeah,
which
that's an issue.
I'm not used to anymore.
Yeah.
So I like didn't get to start like Only Murders in the Building season 2 started like basically as I was packing.
Yeah.
And so I didn't watch it for the first few weeks. And then this past week I was like, oh, great, here's a thing to watch. While Kiana's working and I'm working and I just need a thing to watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Only Murders in the Building. And then I watched a few episodes and there weren't any more.
And you're like,
and there was a cliffhanger. And I was like, why? What?
That's disrespectful, I think.
It's like, why is Hulu suddenly jumping me to a different TV show? I'm going back and I'm checking and it's like the next episode comes in a week. And I'm like, what the actual fuck?
I just don't get to watch TV shows anymore. And I have a very good reason for why. And it's because my child runs my life.
Yeah.
And if he wants to watch something, that's what we're watching. But I will say his weird obsessions with different TV shows are so quirky and fun. Like sometimes it's normal. Like sometimes he's like, I want to watch Trains on big TV. That's what he calls it downstairs. He says, watch Trains on big TV. And I'm like, great, we're watching Thomas today. Well, so sometimes I'll be like, Wesley, can mommy please watch something that I want to watch? And so Gab Smolders, who does mostly like indie horror games, started playing Stray. And I was like, oh, this will be cute. I'm going to watch this.
I have been dodging spoilers on that game.
I won't talk about it at all.
Okay, that's fine.
I won't talk about it at all.
I'm so excited for it, though.
I was like, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch her first episode. I mean, it's like, pretty short game. And so I watched the first episode. I have seen that playthrough of that game now maybe 4 or 5 times because Wesley is obsessed with it. Watch Kitty Cat, big TV. I'm just like, can we not? I've seen it. We know what happens. And but it's cute because he knows the plot. He like tells me what's going to happen. He's like, Mama, look what's about to happen right now. It's happening. Can you believe that? I called it. I'm like, yeah, I can believe it. We've watched it. I mean, we watch the playthrough maybe every day. So since it's finished, we've watched the entire play because it's like 6 hours worth of content. So we watch it up until he has lunch, he takes his nap, and then we watch it more. And it's just, it's cute. It's really cute that this is his newest thing that he's like really into is a playthrough of a video game because he really just wants to watch that. But
raising a gamer.
I know it's watch Kitty Cat Big TV. I'm like, okay, here we go again.
I love his rudimentary handling of the English language.
He's very loose in his grip.
Yeah, the grammar is essentially non-existent, but the communication is there.
Yes. He's starting to use connector phrases, which is really fun. Like the other morning he asked me, is that cold enough? And I was like, that's beautiful. Thank you for your word. I'd never heard him use the word enough before. And I was like, thank you for that, Wesley. That was a very special moment that you just gave me. Is that cold enough? That's what he's asking me. I was like, you're an angel. Because he knows I constantly have fans pointed at me because it's a billion degrees. And so I had a fan pointed at me and he kind of was like clicking the speeds and he goes, is that cold enough? I was like, so sweet.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
Yeah. So he's getting good. It's great. He's getting a grip. He learns so fast. Like I really should be like writing it down, like when he says new words and stuff, but I'm so tired all the time that I can't be fucked to do anything other than just be like, great job, baby.
Well, and I mean, learning new words is a thing that he will do forever.
Yeah, that's true.
We still do it. English is a big language. Imagine knowing every single word in the English language.
No.
How many words are there? Hold on, I'm going to look this up.
I mean, there are constantly more being made like every day. So
are in the English language? 171,146 words, according to the Oxford English Dictionary in 2018. 171,000 words. Yeah, I mean, if you learned a new word every single day, it would take 468.5 years to learn every word. Jesus.
Sounds like we got to learn about 5 a day.
5 a day? Yeah. Well, it sounds like
something like that.
you need to learn like 100 a day. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's so much. Yeah. Have I done anything other than watch stuff? No, I haven't played a game in so long, which is weird. Like I haven't played a video game basically since I got here. I guess we played a video game, I suppose.
Right, we did.
But like I haven't played games on my own.
Yeah.
Which is weird because that's like a lot of what I used to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, cooking, handling furniture stuff. I got a new desk mat in today, which I'm really excited about because my desk has been barren since I got here. I had an old World of Warcraft trading card game like rollout mat for like playing cards on that I was using as my mouse pad and desk mat. But that is over a decade old. It's like 15 years old. Like the rubber is going, it's turning to goo. It left gross residue on my desk. Like it was not a good time. Yeah. So when I moved, when I was like taking my desk down, I cleaned the shit out of my desk. And then when I set my desk back up, I just didn't put the mat back out. But I got one of those like nice thick fabric ones. Yeah. From an artist called Mayoko, who does a lot of accessory stuff that I really love the aesthetic of. I would pick it up and show it to you, except that it is underneath my keyboard and my... Actually, wait. Hold on a moment. Entertain chat. I'll be right back.
Hey, chat. What's up? I'm so good at this. Very entertaining. Well, how are you doing, everyone? Hi. We're going to be playing Myst, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm just going to go ahead and start talking about it because Dylan didn't give me any talking points. We are going to be... We're going to be playing Myst, which is one of the first games, maybe the first puzzle game I ever played, unless you count any of the Putt games, which I don't count as puzzle games. Thank God that's over.
Yeah, I was listening to you and you were struggling.
I was doing great.
You stream like every day. You should know how to do this.
Well, I'm also trash on my own stream, so.
Damn.
Yeah.
Brutal.
No one's ever, and in fact, if anything, I've gotten worse as time has gone on. Okay, let's see it. Let's see what's up.
We got 2 of them because Kiana.
So smart.
Kiana also likes this artist.
Yeah, so you got 2 of the exact same one.
Yep. Literally, they announced the pre-orders and we both looked at it. Yeah. And we were both like, one of us sent it to the other, like the tweet to the other, and was like, "Ooh," and then I was like, I kind of want one. And Kiana was like, I also kind of want one. I was like, should we just get 2?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's so sick.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
That's so sick. Well, I can see why you would both want one.
Yeah, right?
It's a solid art piece.
So cool.
So pretty.
Yeah, I'm super stoked on it. And it's very soft. It's great. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag should be. Not taking sponsorships.
Yeah. I was just over in the kitchen minding my own business when Dylan came in like a fucking gremlin to steal my desk mat. Yup. Anyway. I suddenly realized that there was another one that I could use as an example.
You were literally cackling like a witch.
Also, my adult beverage tonight is not a root beer. It's a weird Coke. Kian and I went grocery shopping, and we were walking by the sodas, and it had a weirdly colored Coca-Cola called Coca-Cola Starlight, also not sponsored, which is space inspired.
Wow.
And
I
that's
can't
literally
wait to taste space.
Yeah, hold on. What does space taste like?
Let me know.
Vaguely like vanilla Coke, sort of. Only
Is
with
it spacey at all? Is there glitter in it?
It's really fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Like, whoo boy. It's like if you were to mix vanilla Coke and cherry Coke. It's a lot. Anyway, question of the day. Question of the day. For you, Summer, and also you, chat, and you, the YouTube comments. What is I say recipe, but I don't mean like on a piece of paper. Like what is a dish? Here we go. What is a dish that you know how to make without a recipe that you could make to impress? Right? Like if you were to just if suddenly you were dropped in a kitchen with all the ingredients you could ever want.
Yeah.
And someone was like, no recipes, make good food.
Yeah.
Dylan, what is the thing you would make?
Really terrible news, which is I am 95% sure you have asked this question before on this show as a question of the day.
I mean, we've been doing this for years, so it's possible.
But to impress, I don't know.
Who watching now also remembers that, right?
I don't know. I'm here too, though. So like the question is also for me. You don't remember what I answered? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I know that you have a badass sandwich that you make.
I do. I have a really solid grilled cheese, which is a killer grilled cheese. And everyone always is like, that doesn't sound good because it has peach preserves on it. And people are like, jam on your sandwich? And I'm like, can you shut the fuck up and eat it? It's delicious. And so I could make a killer grilled cheese. There's a deli sandwich actually that I used to eat a lot that I could also make that's really solid. Taco soup. That's another thing that I'm like super solid. It's just like all canned stuff, sausage, onion, delish. And then meatloaf is actually something I've really gotten good at making. And I would not have been able to say that at the beginning of the show because I only just maybe over the past, since Wesley was born, like maybe, I guess 2 years maybe, have started making meatloaf. But it's only in the past year that I've been like, okay, I can make this without a recipe.
Gotcha.
Right? Yeah. I love meatloaf. Oh my God. I love meatloaf. Meatloaf is great. And then you can just like, there's so much, and like really there's a lot you can do with meatloaf after reheats. Meatloaf sandwiches are banging. You like toast the bread. It's so good. Anyway. What about you? What's something that you could make to impress?
Oh gosh.
People would be like, damn, that's good. Can I have the recipe? And you're like, you can't. It came out of my brain.
Ooh. Gosh. That's good context. Steak maybe?
Yeah.
Like I'm not a steak man, right? Like, but I
love steak.
I have never made a bad steak in my life.
Damn.
Knock on wood.
Braggy.
And I feel like steak, like just as a food, is so good that as long as you're not fucking it up, you're gonna end up with something good. But I think it's hard to make a steak fancy, right? Like you can do sauces and stuff, but like really what makes a steak fancy is the steak itself, right? It's the cut of meat.
Yeah.
So I think if I were to go with something that's like Dylan's making a food, I would go with burgers because there's a lot you can do to a burger to make it nice. Because like I can make burgers, whatever, just throw it together and it'll be good. But like if you want to make fancy burgers, you can put cheese in the patty. You can like grill up some onions. You can do all sorts of stuff with the burger itself to make it really good. That is like 80% just vibes, right? Just like trusting that you know what it's going to taste like as you're making it, and then you get
Yeah.
to the end, and there you go. There's your food. Sarah Eunice in chat says, I got nothing. I need a recipe to boil water. Oof. George, I either go for steak dinner with roasted potatoes and broccoli, or
Sounds
garlic
good.
blue cheese compound butter, or make a mean shallot, mushroom, and spinach cream sauce with spinach ricotta ravioli and the most banging garlic bread. That sounds fantastic. I don't like mushrooms, but that sounds really good.
I'm also not a fan of mushrooms.
I used to, I had a brief period where I was really good at making like pasta sauces, and I fell out of practice. The problem is I was really good. I had a really good record, and then PAX Unplugged 2018, I went to make dinner for friends without a recipe, and from a grocery store where I didn't know where things were, and I ended up fucking up the sauce, and it just shot my confidence. And I've never gotten the sauce magic back. I need to work on that. But yeah. There's our question of the day. YouTube comments. I look forward to hearing from you. Do you, Summer, want to play a game?
I do.
Specifically, this game, Myst.
You mean one of my favorite games ever birthed into the universe?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I do. I do want to play a game.
Hell yeah.
I love this game so much. I feel like this went on the list of something I wanted to play the moment we started the show.
Yeah, I think when I was like, hey, this is a show we could do, you were like, can we play Myst?
I love this game, and the fact that we're actually playing it is making me so fucking pleased. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And the thing is, like, so I generally have played Myst like maybe every couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't played it all the way through in about 5 or 6 years.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, because I started playing it when I first started streaming on my own channel forever ago. So yeah, about 6 years almost. And I'm really, really excited because I didn't finish it, I think, when I played through.
I mean, it's a chonky game.
It is a chonky game. It is. But I'm really excited.
Hell yeah. I have watched a playthrough of this game. That was also like 6 or 7 years ago at this point. Jesus Christ, I feel old. This game also, speaking of feeling old, this game is as old as I am. It came out the same year I was born. We are playing the most recent remake of it. But importantly, we have set it so that the cutscenes are the original full motion video and not the weird CG 3D stuff.
Yeah. That's urgent and important.
Yes, it's absolutely vital. Everything else about the game will look more modern, but the video is going to look like ass, and that's an important part of the experience.
The video's looking like ass is part of the fun.
Yeah.
It's sounding like ass too, hopefully.
Probably, yeah. Select your puzzle solution preference. If you're new to Myst, we recommend selecting Classic. We're going to go with Classic and not randomized.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm going to weep. I love this game so much. Music.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
I have chills all over my entire body. I'm so happy.
Press W to move. Oh yeah, we have full
This
3D.
is great. Oh my god.
It's not on rails.
I love rails. I love rails. Look at her. Ah! Oh my god. I'm so excited. Let's go. In.
The fucking sound effect.
So good. So good. What more could a girl want from a book other than get sucked into a tiny little square showing an ocean?
Yep.
I'm so excited. Whoa, she look fancy.
Damn.
She is a fancy bitch. Okay, so Dylan, I know this game pretty well.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna let you like do your exploration thing, and I will comment on things I care about.
Oh,
but
God,
I'm
this
not
mouse
gonna.
sensitivity.
Yeah, maybe fuck around with that.
Let's just drop it to like that, I guess. That feels a little more manageable. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. This looks fucking great.
Yeah.
Like compared to original Myst. And also we're not on rails.
Yeah.
Like I can WASD, you know?
Yeah, you can.
Which I imagine will actually make some puzzles harder.
It probably will, yeah.
I clicked a button.
Yeah.
The thing turned off. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh.
What's that?
Oh my god. Settings, dimensional imager, topographical extrusion test 40. Marker switch diagram 47. Water turbulent pool 67.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write those down. Topographical extrusion test is 40.
Oh. It's gone now.
No.
There we
It's
go.
coming back.
40.
Marker
47.
switch is 47, and water turbulent pool is 67. It's on the
Okay.
pool right now, so let's hit that marker switch or topographical.
This is water. Yeah. And you want 47?
Sure.
Ooh, it's
That's
a switch.
cool. That's very cool. And then the
Then
last one was 40.
this music.
I know, it's so good. Literally perfect in every way.
Ooh, oh, pointy.
Whoa, what a pointy bitch. Okay. I love our
I feel
little
like there
island.
are probably other numbers that we could put in this, but
We shan't for now. We don't have them
yeah,
yet.
I'm not seeing anything else to do. So we're out of
The
here.
great news about it usually being on Rails is that everything will probably be right in like a direct line of sight.
Yeah.
You're not really gonna
I could
get fucked, I
actually.
think.
Where is it? In the controls. There is a way to go on rails, I think, but I don't remember what it is.
Graphics, display, point and click. Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
All right.
Press escape button on your keyboard to open the menu. Thanks. I already figured that out.
There should. Fun.
Love that for us. We've got a boat
A
sunk
boat.
under the water. We have this, which is, we did see this on the thing. It was like the
It was
second
marker switch. Yeah, it was 47 marker switch.
So maybe we should
Diagram.
Maybe we should turn this on and see if it does anything.
Smart. At 47.
This music is too epic for what is just inputting a number. There we go. Okay, there's that. How dare I criticize Myst a little bit? Blasphemy.
Setting that you would do that.
Eh.
I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it's doing anything yet.
I don't think so.
We should be looking on the ground somewhere. When you first get on the island, there's a piece of paper. I'm assuming it will be up after you come up the stairs, but
Look at the ground, look at the ground, I'm looking at the ground.
Might as well go up here. See what's up.
Watch
This
out!
marker. Oh my gosh, a marker switch diagram.
That does nothing. Okay. Do I have a jump button?
Does
Oh,
nothing yet.
I can take pictures.
That's fun.
Whee! This is a photography game now.
Wow. Look on
Oh,
the ground.
frames.
There's a page around here somewhere.
Are you sure?
I'm so sure. I've played this game many a time. Oh, this is a fun room. Go get in the chair.
We're gonna need a date for that. This is a room. Use spacebar to take a picture. You can access your photo through the menu.
Oh, fun.
Oh. That does something. It's making noises. Oh, a book.
Pages.
Oh.
Oh.
Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Bring me a red page.
page.
I can't see you. Something about a red page.
Yeah. The first time I saw this, I almost shit my pants. This is so scary.
I am Siri?
N-
Serious.
Sirius is his name.
Okay, buddy. Oh, there's a blue book.
That's right.
With swords. Serious? Is that
Sirius,
you?
is that you?
Who are you? See you. Snot? Help me. Blue pages.
Blue pages.
Okay, we need blue pages for this book, red pages for the other book. Ah!
Aha.
I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late, and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water, and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. It's a TARDIS! The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least, he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, I forgot how long the books are in this game.
They're very long.
As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning, and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me.
Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans, dwelling in the trees. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings, which happened randomly. Some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. Then, the sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out. Maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure.
This is the story the old man communicated to me. Although many details are very unclear in my mind, I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there, and the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path, high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of the walkway and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree dwellers lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn from them. And then we have a different color.
Mm-hmm.
I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Cirrus and Achenar will react to its current inhabitants. So Cirrus is in the red book.
Yeah, and Achenar is in the blue.
I assume Achenar is in the blue book, yeah. And then, in green, but seemingly the same person, Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmoian age. Cirrus has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay, though the idea unsettles me. I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect of the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it.
Mistake.
Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Chopstick. The chopsticks. That's what it is now.
Chopstick.
I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly. After checking on Cirrus and Achenar here, see Everdune's journal for more information. After watching Cirrus and Achenar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. And for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Achenar are staying behind again. Now in red, I have been gone for over 3 days, and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Achenar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Achenar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. Oh, shit. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself.
I think they just changed based on the mood he was in when he wrote the...
Maybe. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone, For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Future bridge. We'll go there. Okay, what are we looking at?
This is what Channelwood looks like.
Oh, it's Channelwood. Gotcha. Okay, cool. How do I exit out of this book? Do I have to go all the way back to the front?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe just right click.
There
There
4 more
are
books.
so many more books. Okay, I kind of want to wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
This one is called the Salentic Age of Myst. This says mechanical. This says Stone Ship Age. I have no idea what this says. Oh.
We love puzzles.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're like, you're not brute forcing whatever this is. Fucking hell. This probably goes to 100, doesn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Does it go forever? I think it might go forever. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Okay, fun.
Painting. Oh, this thing.
Yeah. In. Close it. Boom.
Oh.
So you just
see.
have to know what number to enter.
Yeah.
That's why they give you a million different ones. Okay.
Okay, well, this did something.
Yeah, so hold on. If you move that, go back and move it a little bit. Like spin it.
Where do you want it spun to?
Just out over. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, anywhere. Anywhere's fine.
Anywhere
Just
that
move it
isn't where
from
I
where
had
it was. Yeah.
Well, it was over here, I think, initially.
Fine. Okay, try
Yeah, it was
that.
here.
And now look at the painting. I'm trying to remember if the painting.
Painting's the same.
Okay. That painting changes for some reason, but I don't remember why. So I was just figuring we might as well fuck around with that. So that
I think this is giving power to
doorway.
something.
Oh no, it's
like
a
that.
doorway. It's spinning a massive thing that has a door on one side, and you just have to figure out which way to point it. It's spinning, not that. Go over. I don't remember where it is, but it's like behind you.
Anyway, there are more things.
There's a page somewhere on the ground in this fucking place. Fun. Bird.
This game is so cryptic. Oh my god. It is exactly as nonsensical and cryptic as I remember it being, and I am terrified.
I remember a few puzzles on this island. I feel like you should just get a look around and
Yeah.
we'll
We'll figure things out.
yeah.
Okay, so whatever these symbols are is going to fix the ship, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
And this,
There's the
I
rocket
presume,
ship, which
goes
takes
to
us to our
the
musical
mechanical.
age.
Rude.
Look up and to your left now. Up and to your right. Up and over. Up. That thing. That's what it's spinning.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is like a doorway, and you can get up there somehow. I'm pretty sure. I can't believe we haven't found the page that's on the ground. It's literally like right on the ground when you get into the island. But whatever, we'll find. We'll figure it out.
Flowers. Do you want to look it up real quick just to make sure we don't miss it?
No, it's fine. Because they could have changed it, right? Like it's. You could have gotten rid of it.
I remember
Fun.
there being a page. Unless maybe the page was the tutorial and that's been replaced now?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, time. Okay, well, we don't know what that is for yet. I don't know what anything is for yet. Ah! We can climb up this thing, though.
Yeah.
Whee!
Boom.
That
Power
did
thing.
nothing.
Yeah, so I
So
know
we need to go
that.
there.
Go back to the diagram of the marker switches. Right when you get off the boat, or right when you get off them. I could have sworn there was a page in the OG, like right when you came up this way. But
I feel
maybe
like you're
I'm-
right. But yeah, it's not there.
It's not there.
No.
Right.
We'll double check some settings. Quick travel on ladders. If enabled, you will instantly appear at the top or bottom of a ladder. Oh, I kind of want that, actually. We'll leave it off for now, but teleport to safe spot. If you are unable to move where you are, or you've fallen through the map. Classic video mode. Yeah, I don't think there's... Maybe there isn't a way to go back on rails. Could have sworn there was.
Or maybe you just can't. Oh, look at the diagram. Sorry for the levers.
For
For the marker switches.
Like down here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's 47, I believe.
Yes.
Are they up or down? Up. Okay, let's go turn them all on. Make sure they're all up.
Okay. Uppies. And up. And up.
If they're all up, then we should switch them the other way.
This one is up. I think we need to go down here and do something to make power happen. This is down. That one's up.
Okay,
just-
look
did I
we
just
can
hear
go
something?
downstairs. Yeah, it just makes a little
Hold on.
thunk.
Hold on, I need to... Okay. Wow, that music. It's such a specific vibe.
Yeah.
Oh god. The only thing I remember about this is it being impossible. That's actually
It's not-
most of this game. Most of what I remember about Myst is like, if I recognize anything, it's because it's impossible.
Okay, so we really are gonna have to go read the books, I think is like what
Yeah.
the deal is because to get to each age, there's different paths that you have to take. So like each of these puzzles takes you to a different age, right?
Yeah.
So
But what if we just
Like, the boat
luck
will
into
take us-
something?
we're not gonna luck into something. Here, we can go in here and see what's up though. Spin something.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go read some books. Ah!
The game really is kind of like, fuck, you can't do anything until you go read all of my lore that I've written for you. You're welcome.
Yeah. Which, I mean, given how much I complained about The Witness feeling like it had a story but not actually having one.
Yeah. This also helps you like once you get there,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you want to read this one?
Sure. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they were, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it were never too far of a distance. One day, another person appeared on the rocks, for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends. Swimming and hunting for fish together often, Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon, Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see almost to the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least, that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, they were all becoming good friends, or we were all becoming good friends. Today, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree on one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They didn't understand, not that I expected them to. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by Father. I attempted to create a boat by riding it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and had broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers for a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoyed it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They have played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying from it. It is a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some of the very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. And then we've got a submersible lamp.
Ooh.
The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I have made note of and named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also, during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon, which I have not been able to discover if it is created by some natural phenomenon or by additional people on far-off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which. I rather suspect it is additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rains, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I have also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light toward the horizon, it might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source, if they have the means. I returned with many tools that I will need for the construction of the lighthouse. I've decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I have had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. We can see the lighthouse here. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days.
That's fucking fast. What is that, 5 days total?
3 weeks and 2 days.
Oh, 3 weeks and 2 days. Still, that's fucking fast for a lighthouse.
The lighthouse is finished, and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure wrought from rock with their own hands. That evening, we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning awoke to observe the sunrise without my being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew I'd become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art. That will have a more profound impact on this world than I could have ever written. I think.
Or I just.
Bird's eye view.
I think.
Oh yeah. No, go back. I want to look at the
There
picture.
just is a picture here. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the
It's
lighthouse.
kind of cool. Yeah.
Ship.
It's very cool. Cool age. I think of it this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that it. What?
I think this "it" is extraneous. I think of this age as a gift to myself.
Yeah.
I think is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age, and so much planning is in order. I know that age is so fun. It has been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They are all very content and have been serving me with new foods and showing me new materials they have discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noted that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be like here in another 10 years. And then we get some constellations. We get an anchor constellation, an eyeball, a snake.
Oh!
Yep.
These are the symbols.
A beetle, a cross, an arrow, a bird, and a leaf.
Okay, these are the symbols that are at the ship.
Yes.
We don't have any way to pick symbols yet.
No.
Like any hint as to which symbols we would want.
Is there any more book?
I don't think so. No, that's it.
Okay. There also is a place to look at the constellations in the room with the chair.
Is there?
If we want to go. Yeah. So if you go up that way, to that room. If you go in here and you change the date, you're looking at constellations, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Pretty cool.
This is very cool, but
You do not brute force this. It will give
Yeah.
you dates at some point. I don't remember when, but you do get constellations from that.
yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah, so as soon as we get those constellations, I think we're going to put them in some order, and then we unsink the ship, and we get to go to the stone ship.
Yeah. This is gonna be the book episode.
This is going to be the book episode, but then next time we'll be ready for
Yeah.
adventuring and puzzling. You want to get this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has been a while since I have heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly, I think. For some reason, I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived. But how could I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I am standing, I can see green fields below, along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from here, from where I am standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh, and the sky is sparkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking. And yet, that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north, hotter than I would have imagined. It almost singes my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red long past the sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. Again, the feeling. And I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. I must sleep now. I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to an unpredictable natural occurrence, more frightening than I have ever experienced. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return, in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. I have returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert land, with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes had returned, along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly the ground began to crack, and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. Collect heat. Radiant chasm. 2p. 43? 53? 43. I'm not sure. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of this planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Achenar and make sure everything is going along well. When I return, I also hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning... That was you yawning, that was not the game.
That was me, sorry.
The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some of the complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I have also found titanium occurring naturally. I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set, and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building. I began today on the bridge, and although... the magnetic idea will work well, and I've decided to... 3 meters is not enough support for the beams, although it's somewhat depends on the something amazingly strong. Oh hey, it's this. Viewing dome hatch stabilizer intake. Has to be one of my most prized inventions. I am extremely... would never have imagined it come together quite as... I doubt... could possibly work with 14 instead of 8. Completely fatigued. I am so happy to have completed tomorrow. I am leaving today in order to bring back Cirrus and Akanar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteor set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 18 months. Fortunately, I've copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age to which I hope to travel soon, but for now I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments.
This is the sound age where everything is like sound based.
This is the one you're going to do.
Yeah, I love this one. You'll be able to do it too because it's not pitch based. It's like literally like the sound of wind blowing versus like something spinning. Like it's like,
okay.
You'll see. It's cool. Look how cool.
Sick ass island.
Very sick.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, mechanical.
Woo, 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 woo.
Go.
Okay. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray, and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me, there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills which rose higher than the city. Those are called mountains, my guy. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. Yeah.
All single story.
Yeah, the underground even. The people of the city had constructed the post, expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive throughout the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemies would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. I have decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop the enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. I met the remaining survivors today and have begun work on a plan for protection. Let me get a kind of blurry little drawing.
Yeah.
After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be great help this time, instead of the nuisance that they've been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the city's old ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see, as they work on some small projects of their own. We see some stairs coming up.
Yeah.
It has been over
Secret steps.
It has been over 4 months now, and my construction is going well. My sons love the world, except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky here were like the blue sky in Myst. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4... He didn't learn this guy's name in 4 months. Oh my god.
They don't have names.
The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. Oh my god, fast! I feel we will be ready when the time comes. Man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. Emmett, the name giver. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. I love this guy. He's just like, I've designed something that intrigues even me, and I designed it. A most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography. I began experimenting with it on my visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. We see power, and then we see track slope. We get some levers and some weird stuff. Okay. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. Oh yeah, this place is sick. The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. And then there's the insignia of black ship. Get fucked, guys. Okay. Last night, we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. They're like, let's fucking get them.
But sky.
These boys, they're wild. The sky is so gray. It's like, I fucking hate it. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe I have begun. But first, I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders.
That's it.
That's it.
This
Last
guy
one.
talks about creating
Yes.
universes.
Yeah.
Like creating ages, which are worlds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then also is like, well, I can't do things within them, Dad, except that like he can create a ship. Or actually, I think that was his son.
No, I think that was him when he first started taking over and first started experimenting, which I think makes sense that it would be his first world because it was kind of creating itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing. And look at all these books that are burned. Like we assume that these are other ages, right? That we don't get to learn about.
Well, and there have been that's the last book.
Mm-hmm.
There have been mentions of other places, right? Like the Ever Dunes and whatnot, which
we don't go there.
Where that is?
Okay, so
we need a number.
We need the easiest puzzle to solve, I believe, is the clock tower, and we need do
tower
down by the water. If you just turn around and go back the other way, just straight.
Oh, right.
No, down this way. Yeah. This is the easiest one, I believe, to solve. And you need to be able to get over there because there's a marker over there as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we have to get over there. I can't believe that there's not a page on the ground because I'm like so positive that there had been. We just need to take another look around, honestly.
Okay. This is pointing over this way.
I do feel we should go around and pull all of the levers that we can get to.
All of these?
Yeah.
Do you want them down?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might not do anything yet, but I know that it does something. They all need to be the same way. 2, let's count them. There was one you passed.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh,
right there. That's
There we go.
3. That's 4. We should try and move that too so we can get in there.
Move
The
what?
thing up on the hill to your upper right.
Oh, yeah.
Thing up there.
But I don't know how we would do that. I don't know where we would move it to because nothing really leads up
go
to
around
it.
to the other side and go there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, go down there.
Nothing really
See how
leads
it's
up
you
to
see
it.
that little.
No.
Go back inside and look at the paintings again. Sorry, I'm being so annoying.
I'm going to flip the switches and then we'll
Okay.
see if that does anything.
Which one's this one? 5?
I don't know. Some number.
I think there's 11
11.
total. 6.
Well, that's all the ones we've seen. Okay, we go in
Okay,
here.
let's look at the paintings. There's one of.
There are 2 things that... Oh,
See what I'm
they don't
saying?
show up anymore. They're not on this now that I've flipped the switches down. So I bet if I flip the switches back up... See, we flip this one. Yeah! Okay, so we want them
Cool.
all up.
Okay, cool.
There's also a grave
What's
over
that?
there
What's
we
that?
can check out.
There has to be a letter over there if that's where it's gotta be.
Oh my god! Give me a fucking second.
We need letter.
Flip. Okay. Okay, grave.
I'm pretty sure it's Catherine. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. But
Probably. It says Vet 202. That's definitely what it says.
no.
Wow. Way to yes and Summer.
It's not. It doesn't say that. I hate this being not on rails. I feel like it being on rails makes you like look at stuff.
Yeah, which like I have heard that in reviews of the game is that like the nice thing about the rails is you know that everything you need to see is in view.
Yeah.
But you might be looking in the wrong spot
Right.
for things. Okay, so we need a clock. We need a time for this.
Just try 12:30 for funsies.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Who knew? We had to try. I was interested. Okay. So I want to look at these paintings that are in here because they're pointing at stuff not arbitrarily, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they're-
yeah, there are 2.
Okay, there's one.
Oh,
There we go.
hey. Oh, now that's closed off. I see. So this is how we get back out.
Yeah, great.
Okay. Ooh, oh, this is how we get up to the thing.
We need okay.
The rotating.
So we want
majig.
it to point at something specifically.
Oh my god, computer, please. Oh lord. My computer does not like this elevator.
No.
Holy shit. Did the stream die? Is the stream going?
I think so.
All right, can you double check?
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Going to library.
No, it's dead.
Okay. I'm gonna press the start streaming button then. Okay, we should be back.
The elevator really said fuck you and your whole life.
Truly.
Okay, so now
Angry elevator. Okay. Library. There's a book symbol. This is pointing
That's
at
pointing. The boat.
the docks. Okay, and we needed
Right,
to
so
point
this is where we need
at
to point.
something.
Maybe we pointed at the clock
Yeah,
to see if there's anything that shows up there.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's do it.
See if there's anything else down here. Oh, a key. October 11th.
Some times.
Oh, yeah,
Write these down.
yeah.
Okay, October 11, 1984 at 10:04 a.m. January 17th, 12:07 at 5:46 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
and November 23rd, 9791
Jesus.
at 6:57 p.m. Great, I've got those. We can check those
Yeah.
out whenever we want, and that's for the key. But
It's
I
a
don't-
key plaque, which is facing the opposite side of the
opposite
book.
the library thing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
See
so
if this
let's go
tanks my computer
spin.
again.
That will be fine. Let's go spin the thing towards the clock in the water.
Yeah.
And the greatest thing is you can just kind of like, because we have all of the things on, except we don't have the one at the
Yeah, but it's like right over there.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Let's go check it out. See what's up.
Please
This is
don't
so fun.
kill
Isn't
my
this great?
computer. Yeah, we're doing stuff now.
Oh, thanks, Sarah.
This is what it's about. Oh god, please don't die. I'm so scared of this elevator now. Okay, so the book is the symbol is attached to the rotating
Great.
chamber.
Oh, but look, it's like blacked out.
Oh, okay, we can't look that way.
I think that you have to. Let's go back down. You know how it sometimes will like lock into place, like red.
Yeah.
I think you have to go to one of those locations
Yeah.
for it to be able to like quote unquote like lock in. You know.
So let's find a location that's like angled close.
Yeah. I mean, we might find something else just by looking around. I don't think it's a bad thing to kind of. Let's just see. Like that. See how it locks into place on some of them? Yeah, so let's do the tree.
The tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Close. Button. Speed run. It's nice you get a sprint button in the remake, so I can like run super fast for these running back and forth. I guess in the original, you just like mash the direction keys. You just like memorize the route. You'd be like, okay, back, left, forward, interact.
All right, let's take a little peek, see out the tree.
I see a
I don't see
tree.
anything. Yeah.
I see the clock.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, everything's super low res. I don't see anything here. I think whatever we're trying to see is going to have to be really obvious.
Yeah, I think it'll be apparent.
I'm guessing rocket ship.
Let's do that.
I say we check rocket ship.
And then we go do dates.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll always fuck around with this. We've got this now on lock. We know how it works. We're pros.
Yeah, part of what makes Myst a well-designed puzzle game is that very often you have multiple puzzles you could be working on at the same time. So if you bounce off one, there's something else for you to go do.
Okay, let's hit it towards the rocket ship. Damn, she really is like snap right into the...
Yeah. Okay.
You would think red would mean like don't do this,
Right?
Right?
It feels
green,
bad.
but it feels like you're just like, oh, I shouldn't be looking here. So fun.
Okay. Here we go. And
I have made a curious invention.
Yes, is a rocket ship. Okay, yeah, that's fucking nothing.
All right. Yeah, so let's go get these dates.
Down.
I know what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to get 3 constellations. We're going to go turn on those lights, and it's going to raise the boat.
It's going to raise the boat, and then we'll get to go
and we're
do
gonna go
boat
to a
stuff. Oh, God.
Boat age.
Oh, God.
Oh, she's really...
This might be it. No, I think we're good.
Upsetting.
I think we're good. Okay. Something about this elevator, man. I don't know what it is. It's my fault for turning ray tracing on before the stream. I was like, you know, everyone knows Myst for its graphical fidelity. So we really need Myst to look as good as possible.
Yeah. Okay, so go to the constellation thing. I'm gonna know what they are off the top of my head too. I'm gonna be able to be like, easy. All right, let's hop in. Let's
there we go.
Get into it. Okay,
right.
so the first one is October 11th.
October 11.
1984.
1, 9, 8, 4.
And that's going to be 10:04 a.m. So it'll just be 10.
10:04.
And then blam, blast us. This one is going to be... this is the leaf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
January 17th.
Yeah.
12:07. At 5:46 a.m.
5:46.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's maybe the snake, but I'll just note it down.
Okay. Weird
so it's...
triangle looking motherfucker. And our last date.
And then the last one is November 23rd.
November 23. Super far in the future.
9791.
97. 91.
And it's 6:57 p.m. So 18.
57, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. Stargazer.
I don't know what this one is, but okay. So we've got... Okay, let's go look at the book. So I can confirm the last two. And it was the second book that we read.
Yeah.
Because I read it.
The number of reading rainbow jokes I'm going to make throughout the course of this playthrough are significant. Okay.
Right.
Snake.
I was right.
And spider beetle, maybe?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah,
so,
beetle.
Leaf, snake, beetle. Okay.
All right, so let's go find those and we'll turn those on.
I'm just going to turn off the ones that aren't those. Leaf stays on. And Hocha!
And then go hit the button. We don't even need to hit a button. We just do it. It happens. We solved a puzzle.
Achievement unlocked. Salvager. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. It's a boat. We're on a boat now. Oh.
And there's our linking book.
Pew. Home.
That takes us to Stone Ship Age.
I love the going into a book sound effect.
Me too.
Okay. The ship is partly underwater now.
Well, this should be the split ship, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's the other part. Okay, here's our lighthouse. Oh, the window's broken. I have a key now.
Not quite. You have a key attached to a rope. It's too far.
It's right there.
No, the rope isn't long enough.
Okay. Okay, I can't climb this ladder, presumably because it is recessed into the wall. So we need a way to get the key. Okay. What's over here? A lever?
A Peugeoting. Turn around. There's the beautiful lighthouse.
That's where we just were. Okay, what's over here? Some more ship.
I think the thing that makes me sad about these games is that pretty much everything's deserted.
Yeah.
And it's like all these worlds that had like these people are like empty.
Yeah.
Really sad.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
So this is the world, yeah, with Will and Emmett and Branch and Co. So pretty.
So we can turn this telescope.
Right.
For some reason. Same.
Sad baby, bedtime.
Is that something? No. There's no crouching in this game. I don't like look under stuff.
It's not gonna be there though because you can't crouch in a point and click like when you're on the rails.
I feel like that's got to be a pump. Aha! It is a pump. Now we can go here. This seems dangerous. This is so dark.
This is very spooky. Very spooky. Hello?
Oh.
Oh. JK, not spooky. Huh?
What the fuck? Red page! Okay, we have a red page now. Some silks. A bed. A globe? There's another is a pink globe.
It's over there on the desk.
Oh, this is interactable. Oh! Coins!
Money!
Can I take the...
No. We have no need of money.
I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Gems!
Fake?
Okay.
Now where's the blue page? There's gonna be a blue page around here.
Right?
In these drawers.
Oh, drawers. Oh. A knife. What looks like ink or poison. Oh.
Medicines.
Drugs.
No secret middle drawer. Any drawers on the bed? Anything like that?
No. Huh. Very
Pretty.
strange.
Yeah.
Well, we got a red page.
We did, yeah.
So that's
There should be one of
something.
each page at every age, I believe.
Yeah, but I don't think they're necessarily in the same spot.
No.
So our blue page is going to be elsewhere. That's weird.
It's fun.
Weird and spooky. Okay, so that was a path. I think each of those positions on the pump is a path, is my guess. So let's check the first position. So that's filled up now. Hey!
And this is open. That's fun.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Fishies!
Oh, fish. Hello, fish.
Friends.
This is fun. Look how cool this is. Okay.
This
No
needs
power.
power from outside somewhere.
Oh, it's so dark.
So we need to
Any
find
else?
power in order to come back here and do things here.
Okay.
I'm betting that third position is over here.
Okay, let's do that.
That's my guess. Unless it's also the second position. Okay. We'll try the second position. I guess it's both, they're both the center of the island. So it makes some sort of sense that they'd be the same pump. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Third time's the charm. It's... Okay.
These are the boys' bedrooms. I'm actually
Yeah.
remembering.
This does feel like one of these is Surus, one of these is Akanon or whatever his name is.
Akanar. These boys are weird. What weird boys? And do we got page anywhere?
A weird light. Aha! Blue page.
I bet they had each other's pages in their rooms. Maybe because we'll find out. They're very competitive
Yeah.
with one another. There was 2 more drawers, by the way.
Were there?
Yeah, a top and a bottom for each side. I just wanted to see if there's anything else interesting.
Marker switch. The vault is located. The island of achieved very easy. Instructions are follow each of the marker. Turn every one on position. Then, and as a final step, to the... Okay.
Right.
Fantastic.
Great. So helpful.
So, helpy. Okay. Is there anything here? No.
Great. So let's go find the
It's a
path for the
terrible
third
bed.
position.
Yeah, I don't know if the third position does anything.
There's no way it does nothing. It probably opens a passageway into the water somewhere.
Well, but where? We need power somehow. Hold on. We've got power running to the lighthouse. Or from the lighthouse, rather. I bet we need to get up top in order to turn the power on. Which means we need a way to get this key into the lock. No. Huh. Okay. Well,
Go check this. Go back over there at the last position.
That's full. This is full. This is full. That's not anything. Up here we have the telescope. Which we can turn to look at a whole lot of nothing. I'm looking to see like lights on the horizon or something.
I mean, the pole might be a smart.
The pole?
Yeah, for the power. Right there. With all the...
This is a mast.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which actually looks like it might have a ladder on it. Maybe we climb the ladder. Is that a...
Also go back to the... Go back to the lighthouse again.
Okay. Is this... Are you climbable or interactable in any way? No. Okay. Lighthouse it is.
See, look.
Oh. Oh.
It's like, it's got to do something.
You are right. Oh,
Treasure chest.
box. Do I empty you of water? Yeah, and then you'll be buoyant. So it'll float to the top.
Yay!
Yeah. And then I seal that shut so it doesn't fill with water. Yeah, good call, good call.
Thank you.
We'll just take that to any other position. Let's go with the first position in case we get the power on. Let's fucking go. Box, okay. Key. Box. Inside is another key. Yep. Key. Here. I was worried that wasn't gonna reach.
So fun.
That's
Fun little trick.
That's kind of silly, but yeah.
Kind of silly, but it's
fun.
It's fun. It's like whoever designed was like so silly right now. Yeah.
Okay, power. Power. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Fully charged, I would assume.
Oh, I bet those hallways are less. Yeah, they're not super dank and dark anymore.
Yeah. All right, let's go down to the underground, to the cool observation room.
Yeah, look at that all bright. Da, 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 da. Press a button. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. So this still doesn't have power. There's the underwater lamp, the submersible lamp that was mentioned before. Don't really see anything out there. So I'm guessing we have to get the submersible lamps on somehow.
Go to the boys' rooms.
Yeah.
And see.
Something's got to be different now that there's power.
Yeah. I would assume.
Lighthouse is lighthousing.
Good news.
The light, it's housing.
Love a lighthousey lighthouse.
Oh. Hello?
Music's like. It's beautiful in here. Look how well you can see out underwater.
Achievement unlocked beacon. Okay.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. I think
Get
I
out.
called the power.
Get out before it closes.
Yeah, I think I broke the power.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you select the wrong one,
Yeah.
it kills the power.
That's scary. Maybe go up on top?
No. Okay. Well, we'll get the power back on, I suppose. You know what? I'm gonna turn that on. This is enough ladder for me. We have laddered enough. Thank you, game. Okay. Whew. Oof. Ah. Eh. Okay, so we go down
Alright, so
here.
don't fuck with it.
Don't press the wrong button, I guess.
Just don't press any buttons until we know which ones to press.
Well, but one of them was fine and turned the lights on.
Well, yeah, but
This
there's also
one.
another pathway. You can just go down and see what's up instead of...
Why not both?
Dylan's like, must press.
I assume this just goes to the other...
Bedroom.
Yeah. They're connected through the middle by this hallway.
Okay.
Okay, but we have the lights on now. So that's nice. Maybe.
So that maybe turned on the lights for the other...
Yeah, if we switch back to first position. Are we puzzle geniuses? Only one way to find out. Survey says, hey.
There we go.
Do you do stuff now? Yeah.
And age defeated. Now we can go home.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Did we do a whole age?
Well, we didn't figure out what the telescope
Yeah.
did. So not exactly, but now we can travel back and forth to this age whenever we
Right.
want. So like, because you'll need stuff from one age to another, you know, like you'll find clues, etc., etc. Do you want to give them their pages?
I don't know. Do I?
Up to you.
I think you can give them the pages and it's fine. I'm pretty sure.
Well, there's like a secret ending too.
Yeah.
You want to wait to give them their pages.
Okay,
I mean,
well-
right now you can give them their pages and they're fine because we still have tons of pages to find.
Yeah.
Up to you. if you want to end for the night with giving them their pages, see what's up.
You see anything different now?
He returned. He wouldn't return. The pages rescue me. I'm Akinar.
I'm
I
Akinar.
beg you.
I beg you.
To be complete. Always blue pages.
Akinar
Him.
does not seem to be all there, if I'm being honest.
Neither of them are.
Mystical fool and a liar. Bring me the blue pages.
He's a liar.
Yeah.
Don't bring the red ones.
Don't bring the red
Don't
ones.
bring the red ones.
Hmm.
Oh, you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must
I've been wrongfully imprisoned.
I will have my retribution. Please.
I will have my retribution. Please bring blue pages. Okay.
Fuck my brother.
What do you have to say,
Okay.
Cirrus?
You've returned. Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue.
You must continue.
Is serious.
My name is Cirrus. Yeah.
I beg you to find the remaining red pages.
I beg you to find the remaining red pages.
Release me from this book, which has become
Release me from this book, which has become my prison, presumably.
I need more red pages, please.
I need more red pages, please.
Don't waste time. Look,
Don't waste time looking.
Looking for the blue pages.
Presumably. Yeah.
my brother.
My brother is guilty.
And I wrongfully imprisoned.
And I
Right.
wrongfully imprisoned.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
They are wilding. They're like, oh, my brother, he's so trash. Like, don't get his pages. He's losing it. I was wrongfully imprisoned. They both say the exact same thing, but they both have such, I think the thing that's so scary is they have such different vibes of creep.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I can't trust either of these men.
Yeah.
Straight from the get-go, you're like, I can't trust.
Yeah,
anything
0% do I trust
Yeah.
them. I am confused.
About what?
Well, so that went really well.
Yeah.
Oh. Power to ship. Generator switches. Yep, don't know what that's for. I don't know where to go, like what to do next, because we sort of like aced that.
Yeah,
But that didn't leave us with any more clues toward the other locations, the other ages.
I do believe that we're not finished on that age. I think that
The stone
there's
ship
more to
age?
see. Yes, and
Yeah.
I know that you can get to other ages first. I don't think that has to be your first age that you go to. So it's like
Yeah.
there are other clues on this island. We just have to find them.
Like, I feel like Channelwood is a lot of people's first. But I don't know
Channelwood, yeah.
how to do anything. So this obviously has to do with the tree. We've got like this
Yeah.
pressure gauge
Crank it all the way
thing.
and then go look at the tree. See what's up. Hey, let's go look at the tree just for funsies.
But also, I feel like this needs to
we
hook
need a
into
match.
something.
Maybe. Let's just go look at the tree.
Like this needs a number. tree's just treeing in a hole.
Treeing it up. Good job, tree. Way to be. And we also know that there's that like lookout tower.
Lookout tower?
I mean, the from the library where you can like spin it.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't looked at everything there yet.
We've looked at almost everything. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we haven't looked at the mechanical thing. So yeah, I guess maybe that's what we'll do next time.
I mean, we
save?
did go to a whole age and get 2 whole pages in our first 2 hours, first hour and a half.
2 red pages, 2 blue pages. Interesting. I like that it tracks that for us in the save.
Very cool.
What a... Oh, look at our beautiful photos.
Oh, so pretty.
That's probably really good for puzzles, actually.
Well, yeah, if you want to remember something.
Oh, that just closes the game. Oh, fucking hell. Well, I'm proud of us for getting through the Stone Ship Age. At least mostly. If not entirely. It feels like we did everything that there was to do there, except
but
we didn't...
it could be sneaky.
We didn't quite
It's not
figure out the telescope. So there's...
It's not there for no reason.
Probably.
Maybe.
Unless it's there specifically to fuck with us. And like there were the globes that we could spin that didn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm stoked that we got as far as we did. I'm excited for more. I can feel that this game is going to absolutely melt my brain. But on the bright side, whereas The Witness melted my brain, and we were rewarded with absolutely nothing, I'm not still bitter about it.
We got a lot of lore today.
Yeah, we got a lot of lore today, and
fun.
There will be more, I'm sure.
Yes.
So look forward to that. If you're watching this show for the first time, or you did not watch our playthrough of The Witness, and you like the puzzle solving part of this, you should go watch our playthrough of The Witness, because we're really good at it.
We are.
And it's super enjoyable, even though we like to bitch about it after the fact. Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, bitches.
Bye, bitches.